Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and remember when my what if Total Drama had a Champions versus runner-up season? I said that I was gonna do a video about Total Drama All Stars. Well, here I am. I am back, and today we're going to be talking about what changes I have for Total Drama All Stars. In case you don't know what All Stars is, it's basically the fifth season of Total Drama with characters from the original seasons 1 through 3 versus the competitors in season 4, which was also called Revenge of the Island. A lot of people think that season 5 was the worst season of Total Drama, but in my opinion, I thought it was okay. There was some stuff that I think that needed a rewrite or maybe some more work, but I thought this season was okay. But anyways, so what changes would I do to change Total Drama All Stars Season 5? Easy. Make it 26 episodes. Now, the reason why I think that it should have been 26 episodes because it's an All-Star season, and this season should have been huge, and 26 episodes instead of 14 is actually a good amount. More characters in the roster. In the roster. Now, the characters, they were okay. Some of them were decent, and some of them were flanderized. I'm looking at you, Duncan. You two were flanderized in Season 5. But they're still one of my favorite characters. Anyways, I can't speak today, sorry. I would probably change some storylines in Total Drama All-Stars, and maybe add some characters that can help. Now, I'm going to be adding, 3 characters and from, 3 guys and 3 characters of what characters should have been in Total Drama All-Stars. Oh, by the way, I should talk about the cast. It should have been 20 contestants in the And plus, they did advertise it saying that some of the old contestants that were popular in previous Total Drama seasons were going to be there, and we were going to have a huge roster. Yeah, don't listen to Cartoon Network. That was a false advertisement. Anyways, so here are the 3 girls and 3 boys that I think should have been in Total Drama All-Stars. So I'm just adding 6 contestants from the already 14 contestants that were in the game. Let's start with Owen. Owen should have been in All-Stars in the get-go. He had made it to the finale of Total Drama Island, and he made it farther in Total Drama World Tour. Now I'm not counting Action because he didn't get back in the top 6, but he got eliminated in the top 9 4 episodes ago. Owen, the reason why I also think that Owen should have been in this season of All Stars because they had a challenge that was mostly supposed to tell us that he was supposed to be in All Stars. They had a challenge that involves characters eating a bunch of pancakes and competing in a obstacle course. It would make sense if Owen was in that challenge because, well, he eats a lot, and he should have. If he were actually in the show, then Owen would have won it in the competition of that challenge than Sam. But then during that same episode, Sam got voted off. Would Owen get voted off in that same episode? In my opinion, no. He'll probably make it farther in the game until I don't know, probably the final 10 or the final 9. Anyways, let's start with another guy who I think should have been in All Stars, Justin. It would have made a interesting rival with Justin. Should have been in All Stars, so we would have a rivalry with him and Alejandro, because both of them were major schemers in Total Drama, and it would make sense that Justin would have a rivalry with Alejandro. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure Alejandro would convince everybody to vote Justin off because he would be a major threat. But to be honest, it would make sense to put Justin in All Stars because he made it fallible in action. He got voted off in the final 7. And to be honest, what place would I put him to get voted off? It would have to be 12th place. I don't know. I just don't see him making it to like the mulch. He'll probably get voted off by, I don't know, Courtney or Len or Heather. It would probably make sense. And the last competitor that I think that should have been an All-Stars, Dawn. Now the reason why I think that Dawn should have been an All-Stars is to add more weight into, oh wait. I meant Fleet Yai, sorry. I'll talk about Dawn later. What was that guy? Oh yeah, Whit. Whit from Revenge of the Island should have been an All-Stars because he made it farther than anyone of the past contestants, and plus he was mostly a hero, and it would make sense if he would have made it to All-Stars, and plus I don't know, if I had to pick which part he would make it to, he would probably make it to like farther than he did in Revenge of the Island, probably like in the top 5. Okay, now we're talking about the years. Like I was trying to say, Dawn should have been an All-Stars to begin with. The reason why I think that she should have been an All-Stars is to... I'm pretty sure she would obviously see something was wrong with Mike, because Mike was mostly evil in All-Stars, so I would definitely see her having a alliance with Duncan and Whit, and they will probably pick him out during like in the elimination. Would I think Mike would have made it farther in All-Stars in my version? Well, if I were rewriting the series, then probably no. He'll probably like make it to like the top 8 or something. And Dawn, she'll probably get voted off in like the top 6. I don't know. Anyways, Anne Maria. Anne Maria should have been in All-Stars too, that most people keep on talking about, because she was a major schemer, and plus she had a love triangle story out with Zoe and Mike. And plus, it would make sense if Zoe would have voted her off in All-Stars to get revenge because of that. But anyways, Anne Maria should have been in All-Stars because she would mostly cause more drama with the other competitors. Which place would I think that she should have been? Probably like in the merge. I can definitely still go into the merge. But if I had to choose which place, probably like 8th place. Anyways. And Lashana. And the reason why I think that Lashana should have been in All-Stars as well is because she also made it to the merge. And plus, she had a really good performance also in action. World Tour, not so much. She got her butt hit by Alejandro, and her own team eliminated her. But anyways, I'm pretty sure Chris would put Lashana into the villains team because of her performance in action, and plus she taught smack to everyone, including her own teammates. So, kind of like the same reason why Len was in the villains team to begin with, because she made out with Duncan even though that he was still dating Courtney during the time. But, I don't know. That was just weird. Okay, now we're just talking about the challenges. What would I do with the challenges in Total Drama All-Stars? My versions of Total Drama All-Stars. Well, I would probably do the same thing like they did, like trying to relive some of the challenges from like previous seasons. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure like a double elimination would make sense instead of putting it in like the end to determine who would be in the final 2. I'm pretty sure that the double elimination that they had should have happened in the middle of the season. If I had to guess which section it would have happened in the middle of the season when they have a double elimination, it should have happened when everybody was was starting to go to the mulch. So probably like the final 8. It would make sense. It would probably tell the audience that the game's getting more harder. It's almost down to the finish line, and yeah, it would probably make more sense. Which episodes would I make this? I can't speak today. Sorry, everybody. Which episodes would I change, and which episodes would I make the same? Well, to be honest, I think the first challenge would stay the same because I thought it was interesting by combining Season 1 and Season 3 challenges together. Episode 2, I would add a little twist saying that when you're done making a statue of that landmark that they went to World Tour, I would have the second half of the challenge to be now they have to find a item in the forest to relive the second challenge of the challenge that they got in New York City. Because in New York, in that episode, after they... Oh, wait. No, wait. That was episode 1. Sorry. I believe they were reliving the Palace episode, but I would combine that challenge with a scavenger hunt that happens like an episode later from World Tour, probably. I don't know. Episode 3. Oh yeah, the elimination order. No, I'm not going in episode order. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the elimination order, I would have it like this. Sam, Courtney, Joe, Lightning, Ciara, Cameron, Whit, and Maria, Zoe, Mike, Ciara, Len, Duncan, Don, Zoe, and the final 2 would be Scott versus Courtney. A lot of people think that the finale should have been Lindsay versus Courtney because of their past histories, and plus they had a rivalry with each other and Total Drama Action. To be honest, I agree with that. Oh yeah, and plus season 4 had 8-guy elimination. 8-guy finale. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, I agree with that. That should have happened too. But to be honest, it would make sense if Mike and Zoe would have fought each other. To be honest, I thought the season 5's finale was okay. It wasn't really my favorite. My favorite finale in Total Drama is definitely season 1 and season 3's finale. Anyways. Oh yeah, the endings. Who would be the champion and who would be the runner-up? Well, in America, South America, and Australia, and possibly Africa, I would have Courtney win in those continents. Because remember, Total Drama has 2 endings. Well, except Revival, but whatever. Anyways. And from Europe, Asia, and they would have Scott win Total Drama. It would make sense. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would have made sense if we had a classic competitor compete with a Revival Hero in All Stars. But anyways, now we got 2 Heroes from Revenge of the Island competing with each other. Like I said, I thought the actual finale of All Stars was decent. And, to be honest, I would probably, the reason why that people think that Total Drama All Stars was actually not a really good season was because of the setup, the pacing, multiple storylines. Some of them had to be rewritten, and, some of them had to be forgotten. Friendalization, like I said, Len and Duncan got the worst friendalizations in season 5. Lindsay was also friendalized. Courtney, not really, a little bit. She was a little bit flandalized. And I'm pretty sure it would have made sense if you fixed some of the character developments and probably like add more to the character's backstory. And yeah, that's about it. Anyways, that was my video of what would happen if I rewrite Total Drama All-Stars. Like I said, it should have been 20 competitors in the Yo, and should have been 26 episodes to begin with. And yeah. Alright guys, always be a champion before I yell. December. What am I doing in December? Oh yeah, I'm going to be talking about my more predictions of WWE 2K26, and I'm mostly going to be talking about anime. So let me know what anime you want me to talk about in December, and yeah, I'm not going to be doing more videos of November, because I'm going to be super busy this week. Well, actually next week. And December, well, December is going to be the 2025 last month's video, so I'm going to get thinking of what videos to talk about, mostly anime, but please let me know what anime you want me to talk about. The only days that I know that I'm not going to be doing YouTube videos in December is mostly during the holidays. So probably like the 20th will be 31st. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing year in 2025. And yeah, I'll see you next time if I decide to make more YouTube videos. Oh, and please check out my other channel, Daniel's Toy Wrestling channel. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I do hear that we have a new hype button. I don't even know what it does. Maybe if you press it, something amazing would happen. Like, I don't know, maybe like an explosion or confetti or something. I don't know. Anyways, always be a champion. And I'm out. It's been a while since I did this.